Welcome in, everyone. We have made it here. Kirwin, here in Wyoming. This is an abandoned mining town. They used to mine gold and silver, and we're going to do a little walk around. So, place is really cool. Might do some voiceovers at times. Beautiful scenery here in Wyoming. Really nice. But yes, it's an abandoned mining town. There are a bunch of older buildings. That's a mine shaft. Super cool. Join me exploring an abandoned mining town. Let's do it. Alright, so now that we are in Kirwin, we did take a pretty rough trail to get here. It took a little over an hour, right? Took a little over an hour. Very cool place. We're going to do some exploring around here. But yes, over an hour drive, really rocky terrain. There are a handful of other people here, so be respectful. You're allowed to walk into any of these abandoned buildings and take a look. Now, if you're someone like myself, you probably love the history on these abandoned towns, and with that said, Kirwin is no different. The story of Kirwin began in 1885 when prospectors William Kirwin and Henry Ames discovered signs of gold and silver while deer hunting on Spar Mountain. News of their discovery quickly spread and brought prospectors into this remote mountain valley. By 1892, a permanent town site had begun to take shape. At its peak, Kirwin was home to more than 200 people and contained around 40 buildings. The town included a hotel, general stores, post office, blacksmith shop, and several mining operations. Stagecoaches even traveled between Kirwin and nearby Metitsis every other day, carrying people, supplies, and mail throughout the mountains. Then, in 1907, disaster struck. A massive avalanche came down from the nearby mountains and destroyed several buildings and killed 3 people. The mines were already struggling financially, and after the avalanche, most of the town's residents decided that rebuilding was simply not worth the danger. The once promising mining town was now abandoned. However, Kirwin's story did not completely end there. During the 1930s, a nearby property became the Double D Dude Ranch, and famous aviator Amelia Earhart and her husband visited the ranch in 1934. They fell in love with the quiet mountain scenery, and they planned to build a private vacation cabin near Kirwin. Construction began, but the cabin was never completed. Work stopped after Amelia Earhart disappeared over the ocean during her attempted flight around the world in 1937. Today, Kirwin remains one of Wyoming's most impressive ghost towns. Old cabins, mining structures, and equipment still stand where they once stood many years ago. Now, if you are planning to come out here, biggest suggestion, obviously 4-wheel drive is a must. Went through some pretty rough terrain. But bring a sweatshirt, regardless if it's June, July, February, December. Bring a sweatshirt. This is getting filmed in July. 82 degrees in town, down the road. Here, 54. Like that. You can even see up there a little bit of a white cap going on. You got snow and ice up there. Wyoming is a very diverse state. Geographic wise, make sure to come prepared.
Yeah, they did something. The whole town.
Wow. Super cool.
The other day, the car got. I don't know. You just wonder, like, you'd like to see the pictures of that wrong.
Whole bunch of barbed wire. Like I said, you can walk around, you can touch things, you can be inside buildings. Don't take anything, obviously. Keeps the historic value of it. Look at those doors. Those are gorgeous barn doors. Well, in this way, it's called shed door. Right, those can't be bunks.
Michael. Oh yeah, there's like wires here. There's a.
Coming in, there was a bunch of yellow
Oh sure.
dirt. Come on. Let's go. There's glass here. You gotta get something in your little paw.
Did they go through? Is that a smoke alarm? Michael, I don't know.
It's weird because there's like modern stuff. There's like
Mixed in.
There's like fire extinguisher holders and like
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's like
Like this.
got it going and then they tried to someone came in to like remine it like in the 80s or something.
Right.
I just know that wiring's really old.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joel Gushers and Rackers. There's another outlet here. I don't know what that goes to.
This one's very clean. Minus the glass.
Oh gosh. I know that one's like for speed. Oh, they're not light. Those are light bulbs. This one looks fire.
Look at that. All filled in. That almost looks like a concrete mix. There is stuff that is reproduced or reproduction-like within this.
Held up by a wire.
The other one.
Like a hole in the front.
Nice old buildings. It almost looks like this was burned at one point. Whether or not they got wood that standing here. Looks like it was burned. They got wood that caught on fire. Rebuilt it. Like this looks all burnt right there. Now, wildfires are a thing out here. And there's really no one who can really put them out. You know, if you get struck by lightning, one of these trees, it'll burn until it puts itself out. Like these trees here were not around 200 years ago, but obviously there had to be trees here. So, small wildfires are a thing. Avalanche, this town's known for an avalanche, very historic avalanche. They have tried revitalizing it at different points. I believe in the 40s and then also in the 90s through different organizations. Does anyone believe this is probably the original siding at one point? All these pine trees around here, a lot of them actually lodgepole pine trees, very native to the area. Holy smokes. Very, very cool. Very cool. Primitive could be the right word. A lot of stuff here looks very primitive. Reminds me of hometown in Pennsylvania. A lot of primitives, farm primitives, early 1900s. Now, some of the stuff is original. As you can see, something like this. This tree is probably 40 years old, I would guess, 30, 40 years old. Doesn't really get great nutrients from growing around here. They don't grow super, super fast. But it's growing literally right in the middle of the house. So you would think this is probably a good old original piece. No roof on it. From the gold rush era. Pretty neat. Now we're off to the mining shaft. These are new, obviously.
Look at that size there. It sounds like a dredge.
Our pool name starts moving. Should watch.
It is moving.
I don't know what he does though.
Wow. Wow. Alright. Don't fall down these stairs. There's no way these are legal by code. I don't know if it's a national code or state code. That probably just goes in the room that we were just in. That was really cool. Look at that view of the valley. So that's the dirt road we came in, right up there. And I'm telling you, it goes way past those mountains you see past there. It is a drive. Quite reiterate it probably a couple times. If you really think about coming here, 4-wheel drive is a must. There's like 4 really, really sketchy parts, which I probably didn't even get on video. But it's awesome. I mean, where are you going to find an abandoned mining town ever that you're allowed to kind of just walk in and do whatever? They did repurpose some things, so like some of those steps are definitely newer. These steps are probably all newer. Don't understand why they didn't put a rail right there for the store. Because literally you open that door and you have like a foot to move. That's a good drop right there. Abandoned mining town.
Didn't they do like cowboy photos?
A lot of wood. That's burnt. All this stuff is all burnt up. Most likely from forest fire. A lot of those trees are actually burnt, and you see the new growth pulling in.
Yeah,
Floor.
yeah, the floor.
Oh man. Oh wow. You went up that?
There's a few holes.
Yeah, you're missing a couple steps too.
Yeah.
You stepped on that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's a couple holes in the floor. Wow.
I've seen a moose already falling down here, right?
We've been walking for like 10 minutes and my legs are just all scratched up from this stuff. Nature. Ow. Apparently there's moose droppings over here.
He said, don't step with the moose trap.
Moose tracks. Well, you can see the hooves. Look at that. Yeah, two there, two there. I don't know if that might be a moose. That's pretty big. That's got to be 10 inches long or so. Haven't seen a moose. Oh, droppings. But an avalanche actually took out the town way back, you know, over 100 years ago, which also was a factor in what shut down this town. I'm looking around on all these mountains and you're kind of wondering which mountain caused the avalanche. That one is like, almost looks like it's 3 times the size of this one. Very easily could have came off top of that hill, rolled down really fast over this hill and just wiped out everything. But also it could have been this one because this one pretty much touches the edge. Right there, touches the edge of town. And you see all the rocks are already falling off and there's no trees growing up there. So very easily could have came off that mountain. Or that one, or the small one, or even the one to our right. I'm just standing here looking, trying to think to myself, which avalanche from which mountain knocked out the town? Very possible could be any of them. All right, so that's going to wrap it up here for Kirwin. Really cool small town, really amazing history. And like I said, you can still walk around here and go into the buildings. Some of it has definitely been repurposed and modernized in a way, probably like in the 80s and 90s. But you can definitely tell some of the stuff is from the early 1900s. Overall, an awesome day. If you guys want to check it out, it is an awesome town. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below. If you come out here, bring a sweatshirt, bring a t-shirt. You'll probably need both at the same exact time. And I'll catch you guys next time for next episode. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living dream. Peace.